Yes, people. Yes, people. You know what time it is. It's your host with the most, the bridge 258 here today to give you another Chelsea transfer news video. Obviously, it's a bit of a late night, early morning one, as you guys know. 1 a.m. in the UK, so it's a bit crazy, of course. But luckily, you know what I mean? It's Saturday night, so obviously I can do this one for you here. Of course, as always, make sure as you're coming in to like, share, subscribe. Helps the channel out, helps me out. Tell a friend to come and subscribe to this channel. Helps me out, helps you out, helps everyone out at the end of the day. And hey, tell the ops to subscribe to you, man. If the ops want to cook me, hey, I am free to be cooked by the ops at the end of the day. Big up to everyone that's here, of course. Big up to everyone. Big up to everyone. Make sure as you're coming to subscribe, like, everything like that. Obviously, I know my boy Sam raided. You know what I mean? As they say, lovely jubbly, bish bash, boy. Literally just repeated this line. Big up to my boy Adam CFC. But listen, guys, a lot to talk about today. Obviously, the breaking news on Reece James' injury. Sterling Nation possibly leaving. Madueke Nation possibly leaving. Neto and everyone else. So much to talk about and more. So make sure as you're coming in, to hit that like button and subscribe. Listen, let's get started, bro, because I got way too much news to talk about. Way too much to talk about. But listen, let's really just well and truly just start the biggest breaking news, yeah? Yeah, and that is, of course, the sad news, of course, of the fact that my guy Reece James is sadly injured, right? So this is the big breaking news. As always, bish, bash, bong. All right, here it is. And that is, of course, that Reece James has suffered a new hamstring injury, although sources say it is minor, right? He then goes on to say Chelsea are looking at September the 14th as a return date against Bournemouth, right? And listen, obviously, big up to our boy Hussam, you know what I mean? Big up to him as always. Reece James, comfortable conversation. Definitely, man, we need to talk about them. Hey, listen, almost, bro. We're there. We're inches away, man. Inches away. Pause. That was crazy. But at the end of the day, guys, listen. Obviously, we don't know if this is a new hamstring injury. We don't know if it's on the same leg, if it's different. I think the blessing that we have right now is that it's been happening in a game. It's happening when he's in, like, obviously in the negative period for him. So obviously, as you guys know, he's not going to be able to play the first 3 games of the season due to him playing at Brighton football, due to him getting that red card against Brighton. So that's the good news for us when it comes down to it, right? And I think for me personally, and I said to you guys before, I've remained consistent. This season was the Reece James situation season, right? Where, as I said to many of you guys before, Reece James, yeah, he has to stay fit. He has to maintain fitness. If he cannot maintain fitness this season, bro, it's time to go, respectfully, right? And honestly, for me personally, it's not a great thing, of course. I don't want to see one of our best academy players, our academy captain, the guy that was one of the crucial parts of us winning the UCL, to be leaving, and this is something you can't even accuse me of personally, because you guys know I didn't really mind Gallagher staying at the football club. I don't mind Chalobah staying at the football club. I like Chalobah. At the end of the day, he can still do work for us. But in regards to Reece James, it's going to be nasty because we know the potential's there. We know the skills there. We know he's got the skills to pay the bills, but he just can't stay fit. And in anything, in life, yeah, it is always, as they say, man, availability is the best ability. If you cannot be available for me, if you cannot do a job for me consistently, bro, it does not matter how good you are. It doesn't matter how great you are. At some point in time in life, we just got to let you go, bro. And the thing about me, for me personally, with Reece James, is that we're coming to that crossroad a lot sooner. Again, another one now in the season which he does not need it in. It really annoys me, man. It hurts me personally, bro. I'll be real. But the good thing is, you guys know, the bridge chatters know, I was speaking about Gusto at Lyon before we even brought him to the football club. He came to the football club, he's performed really well. And the thing about Chelsea, which they've done so well, is then, adequately, found a way to get Reece James, a replacement for Reece James that can just be as good, if not as better than Reece James currently. And that is my guy, Malo Gusto, right? The way he plays, how he's been able to play, the ability that he's been able to play at. My guy, Malo Gusto, has shown his level, and I respect him a lot at the end of the day. So that's my guy. In it. So again, what does this mean? Probably means in the medium to long term, if this condition remains, right, you're probably gonna have to now invert Kukurea. Now I know for many people that they've been saying for the longest while, let's just invert Kukurea. Kukurea is much better for you. You know what I mean? Get Kukurea inverted at the end of the day, etc. And listen, that's something I agree with. I've told you boys again. That's what we needed to happen, and obviously it's happened now. It's gonna happen now. We obviously got the three at the back. Disasi, RCB maybe, for Fana RCB, that's what's gonna probably happen at the end of the day. So it is what it is. Vic, you are correct, boss man. You know what, Vic? You are right. I hold my hands up, boss man. You are right. We should have got him off. We should have got him off, man. You are right, boss man. You are right, boss man. But there's actually a video that someone actually pointed out to show us, the moment where Reece James had this minor hamstring injury, which is I thought was a really, really, really great idea, which I don't think I've saved. Damn. I think it was the Secret Scout actually that actually got out. Let me bring it up for you guys really quickly. Secret Scout. Secret Scout. Oh, where the hell was Secret Scout when you need him? Sorry, guys. This is bad on me personally. Yeah, so my apologies. Here, as always. What the hell? Secret Scout hasn't got it. Damn. I thought you had it, but we move. It is what it is, but we move. Obviously Mudryk should leave. Yeah. Why are people worried about the? I think the issue is, bro. Like again, should we be paying 350k a week for a guy that's consistently injured, Jacob Holland? That's a valid question you want to ask yourself. Even though he's got the talent, even though he's got the ability, everything like that, bro. But if he's not got the skills to pay the bills, then if you're not got the ability to use your ability, then it's just useless behavior. Simple as that, bro. 100k likes, guys. Let's continue to get the likes up. Let's continue to get the subscribers up as always. Helps the channel and helps me out too if you don't mind. So thank you very much. And guys, I am 10 away from 960 subscribers. I'm actually 50 away from 2k, 50 away from 2k. So you can help me out, please. It'd be a pleasure. But again, let's start with the easy step. 10 away from 960, please. Barca want Carney. Yes, we're going to talk about that a little bit. Hamstring injuries come back time and time again. It's worse than the ACL. I know, bro. But I think this might be on the new hamstring injury. It is where it is. And it's annoying, bro. Like, hopefully it's not on the one which had the surgery on. Because if it's the one that had the surgery on, yeah, it's bad. Fair enough. I think that they changed the DOB on Reece's birth certificate. Damn. I heard a rumor about, yes, we spoke about that yesterday at Ajax, actually, unironically. Prime's gonna sell Reece. Prime is in his bag today, bro. He's gonna be eating good. He's gonna be eating good. No, if he doesn't play 30 games, it all comes. You have to get rid of him. Fair enough, Lucas. I hear you. Big up to my guy Lucas, by the way. Hit the likes, of course. What is your predicted lineup for tomorrow? We'll discuss that in a little while, bro. We'll discuss that in a little while for sure. But and at the end of the day, boys and girls, that is literally the news in regards to Reece James. I don't really feel I can add any more onto that, honestly, at the end of the day. But listen, it's very annoying when it comes down to it. Very annoying for sure. And it does irritate me because fundamentally speaking, boys and girls, we want to be able to find, stuff to be getting done, to be able to get this guy, moved on. And we've not been able to. So it annoys me deeply. But boys and girls, there was a really big breaking news article, by the way, from my guy, Matt Law. And Matt Law actually talked about the fact that Omorodion Nation might be on the way out. And that is that GUI or even new signing Samu Omorodion could go out on loan to Chelsea land Victor Osimhen, who they want on loan and are prepared to wait for. So it seems that, again, we are preparing to wait for Victor Osimhen. Yes, bro. Yeah, listen, I need a second voice anyway. I like a second opinion as always, man. Helps me out as always. So let me just... man. Here we go. What the hell is going on? But listen, as I was saying, boys and girls, right? Going down to it, GUI, the fact that we are willing to put Samu Omorodion, who we paid 35 million for, on loan, bro, it is very weird. Personally, for me, I find that to be extremely weird because it's just like, why again have we brought him for? Is this like are we really planning to flip 35 million players now? Because that's what it looks like to me. For me, this is like, one of them ones where you look at it like, are we really trying to flip 35 million pound players? Which is not something, I expected personally, not something that I was looking forward to. So it is what it is. But again, the fact that we are also willing to wait for Victor Osimhen and to see what happens there, it's an interesting aspect. That again proves to the point that my guys Abdimas have said, my guys, other guys have said that Victor Osimhen is probably going to be something of a late time transfer, probably like a deadline day transfer that they have to move to. Now, as to where you send Omorodion, again, we know that there are two currently international loan spots remaining, right? Obviously, we could send him out internationally somewhere. I don't know where you send him to internationally. Maybe you send him obviously into England. Somewhere in England. I don't know who needs a striker right now of some of Omorodion's capabilities, unless they're in the Championship right now, not in the league. So again, so for me, this is very weird because I'm like, where do you send Omorodion on loan to? Like, you're probably gonna have to maybe Strasbourg Nation. The Strasbourg Nation need a striker. I'm not aware of if Strasbourg Nation need a striker. So I don't know, man. I have literally no idea as to what is going on in that aspect at the end of the day. Tonight, fair enough. Omorodion, maybe to Stuttgart looking for a striker. They may do actually because of the fact that obviously they've not been able to get the deal for the German striker get done from Brighton. So maybe if Omorion is built for a loan for Osimhen, then I'm happy. But Vic, should we really be happy though? Because I'm gonna hit you back with another question here, which is that is that a good thing to be happy about? Because that means, by the way, that Samu Omorodion we've literally bought him to be a 35 million flip, right? Because literally we're not giving the game time. We're letting Osimhen cook. We've got Jackson there. Why does Omorodion fit into the team? Reveal brought Lonnie, Neto signing. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, we'll discuss in a bit. Why would we be loaning Samu to Napoli when he just? Yeah, exactly. Like again. Okay. See if you could loan him to Villarreal. That would be a great loan, by the way, to myself. I agree. Obviously Gerard Moreno's there, Soul of Nation. Who's been there previously. Great Armenian striker been there. Would be a great thing for me personally. Or I honestly think, yeah, again, you want to put him in a league where he can cook. I would actually argue, by the way, boys and girls, you put him in the French league. So I think Strasbourg would be a good loan. If you're going to loan him out, the hope that he improves and gets better, I would actually argue that the French league might be the best choice to be a big up to my guy RSM. Hope you're doing well,
Oh,
bro.
big up, big up.
So, yeah, of course it could. Yeah, of course it could be a think piece, but I'm just thinking about bro, Lucas. Yeah, where do you send him? I would say if you're gonna loan him out and move on somewhere, probably not Cuomo. Probably I think a Serie A side would be the best place. If not La Liga, Serie A or La Liga. That would be my opinion. Sent Omorino to Como with Fabregas or keep him at a club in La Liga. Fair enough. Surfer left wing, UK were just already stockpiling costs. Fair enough. I also think some players are able to be sold next time if they do not improve. That 100% is guaranteed, Vic. So I agree with you there at the end of the day. There's a possibility of Madueke. Yes, we're gonna discuss that in a bit, bro. Madueke Nation, man. Free Madueke, man. Free Madueke. You know what I mean? People know I'm a big fan of Madueke. That's why.
Yes,
Unlike
sir,
England,
Safi.
we won the gold medal in the sport we're specialists of.
It
All
is
right,
what it is, you know.
all right, buddy. All right, 2028. 2028 will be there no matter what, bro. We'll be there 2028, bro. Meanwhile, you all created a sport. All right, man. Project 2028 will be there no matter what, bro. RDZ gonna have to shorten Omorodion Nation down to Omo Nation. Oh my god, that is crazy. Omo Nation is mad. All right, listen, Riku, we get it, bro. He's not happening. Osimhen might flop at Chelsea. Go get Watkins. Watkins is gonna be too expensive, bro. I think the reason why we're going for Osimhen is because again, it's just a lot more easier for us to get this deal done. Simple as that. A case is coming medal. You know what? I'm gonna keep this there because I feel like I know my Joey was saying to me that's a conspiracy theory, but the more I think about it now, the more it's looking likely. The plot thickens. The plot thickens. I have to
Listen,
say.
man.
Last comment, but it's coming home. Listen, Staffy, bro. When does it come home for Egypt, big man? Rest, please. All right. So I'm Somalian nation, by the way. Listen, under 17 African champions. Hey, I don't think Egypt can say that, man. I don't think Egypt can say Afghan under 17 Afghan champions. Thank you very much. But listen, bro, what are you thinking about this Omorodion possibly going out on loan, bro? What are you thinking about that?
I think it makes sense. Honestly, remember that tweet that I think came out the day we signed Neto, where they said like Chelsea are looking for opportunities in the market. I saw somebody that said that essentially what they're looking to do is any out movings they're immediately going to sign a position for. So let's say, yeah,
Mm,
exactly. So let's say we see a center back leave. I think we get a center back in. Let's say we see,
hey,
let's not say we see Broya leave, then we're gonna see a lot larger. We see like for example Broya leave. I think that's when we start making the big push for Lukaku to leave and get that get the Victor Lukaku deal done.
fair enough.
Chalobah could also be involved, and so I'm looking at that. I'm looking at the fact that like they're looking at offers for wingers like Madueke, like Sterling. It's telling me that it's doing exactly what they're doing. Any opportunities in the market. If they move on Sterling, hey, we might get another left winger, and Neto might be right wing. We might see Palmer essentially. Like there's a lot of moving parts to where I think like that final week of the transfer window might just be insane for us. Like it might be
I actually
whiplash with the
think
amount of things that might happen.
this week and next week is going to be very crazy for us. By the way, this
Yes.
week I think in particular, I think this week transfer is gonna be crazy. But listen,
No, I'm telling
this
you, bro.
is
Like, if people thought this week was crazy with like, here we go every
mm,
day. Wait for next week, bro. Like, it might be crazy.
yeah, boys and girls. This is the big news. Obviously, I know everyone here is to talk about.
Hmm.
By the way, 15 minutes in, I am 9 away from 960 subscribers. 254 of you guys in here, 9 away from 960. Please make sure to subscribe, man. Hit the like button,
Yes,
man. It's
sir.
free. You know what I mean? Makes my life easier, makes your life easier. Come on, man. Listen to the goat. There you go. Lovely jubbly.
Yes, sir.
So listen, Chelsea are not actively trying to sell Sterling or Madueke, but they are likely to consider any bids. Now, there's a Chilwell part of this too that we need to talk about. But listen, Madueke, I actually have always said, yeah, because I'm slightly apprehensive about the stuff with my guy Neto, I'm slightly apprehensive on selling him personally. I'm like, you keep him for the season, then you sell him next season. Because that was personally my plan. I know Lucas has heard me say this before, right? So I've said this before. I personally would rather we sell Madueke next season and we keep him here for depth, if that makes
Hmm.
sense, RSM, right?
Yeah.
I think selling Sterling actually is much more the smarter move. You can move off the wages,
100%.
right? You get Neto in there and Mudryk, and I actually would argue that then allows you to bring in someone similar to like a Neto guy who can play on both sides of the wing, right?
Quality. Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying to you, like Conte Sal, who I think, if I'm not mistaken, Lucas is reminding me of, like, you can play on both the left and the right, right? That actually makes sense,
Hmm.
right? You lose Sterling, you actually then bring in someone else. Now, the reason why I brought this question up that my guy that Adam I brought in about Chiesa is because think about it, bro. We've obviously had the news about Juve, right? We've now hearing about Chiesa, maybe Chiesa agent being in London. You're now hearing about Juve being interested in Sterling yesterday, right? Do you not think, yeah, that it'll be more that Sterling maybe going to Juve might actually be hotting up a lot more than we can see?
Bro, I'm telling you, like, especially now with the way that we now know, like, that the Neto deal, because it came out, they've been working on it for 2 months
Yeah,
in
I told you that
dead
yesterday, bro. Yeah, I was saying it
silence, bro.
yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me that, like, I think there's a lot of stuff bubbling just under the water, and I think all these
Mm,
things that we've been seeing, bro. I said this before: where there's smoke, there's fire. We got proof right now
mm.
with the Neto deal that there is fire out there. The smoke is starting to come out. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. These next 2 weeks, bro, there might be insane movements in the transfer window. Not just like, think Chelsea making these moves. You're gonna see a domino effect. Other clubs start bang 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 making signings. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, and this is the thing for me. Like, honestly, like, no, I listen. Listen. The streets know my thoughts about Raheem Sterling, innit? Raheem Sterling Nation. Yeah, we know about my thoughts on him, right? Which is that if we can get rid of Raheem Sterling, bro, it's a dream come true. It's a dream come true because again, he's wagered too much. He's such an inconsistent sort of player. I don't want to be dealing with Sterling week in, week out, bro. I don't know about you, bro. I don't want to be Sterling
Nah.
dealing with him week in, week out. I'm tired of dealing with this brother and
Last
his
season was
inconsistency.
rough, bro.
Last season, bro,
Pissed me
not
off
last
last season.
season was so rough. Oh my god, bro. He actually, bro, mentally, I got tired of just watching Sterling
Yeah,
week in,
bro,
week
he
out
broke
last
me
week.
mentally. I can't lie, bro. Like, it was
Bro,
too much.
it was irritating me too much, bro. I swear to God. Listen, if you want to go out all out, Bob, I hear you, Summer Surfer.
Nah,
What is it
bro.
called?
Pepper already said he not making the Palmer mistake. He glazing Bob in every interview possible, saying that he's not
Mm.
seeing him leaving. Like, I just don't see it happening, man.
Can you bring up can you find this tweet for me? It was from, I think it was, the Chelsea blue one. I forget what they called. It's like dark blue. He's got a Chelsea, but it says Chelsea transfer news. So I can't find him on Twitter, if you know what I mean. Like, you know
What
what
are
I'm talking
you?
about, right? So it's because they said it was like
Yeah.
6 or 7 senior players are leaving. So I just wanted to actually bring that up, but I couldn't find the tweet. Madueke has a similar mental weakness to Lukaku. Wow, okay. Oscar Bobby, I guess Pep won't allow him to go. I agree. Sell both and keep Angela as backup. Pep came out today. Oh yes, fair enough. These reporters don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe not, Adam. You might be right.
Mm-hmm.
The summer surfer. Yeah, of course, bro. Listen, hopefully we can get him. We need Jorge Mendes to bring us his kindness. He's represent some serious ballers. Fair enough. As it called Sterling preseason was continuation of why he, yes, exactly, bro. And you'll still hear people telling me, "Oh, Sterling's still good. Sterling's having average performances." You know what I mean? They know, everyone in chat knows who I'm talking about. It's my guy Marshall. Continues to gaslight me, yeah, about Sterling, bro. I'm actually getting gaslit by him about Sterling, disgustingly.
I don't get
And
why.
look,
I don't get why we're saving Sterling, bro. It's not like he's done anything
hey,
to like.
yeah, he's gaslighting him till transfer window ends. Sterling averaged one bad pass, one should have passed it per game. The thing is, man, it's not even the stat. Sterling every time average of 2 to 3 going into the defenders every single time.
Every time, man. He
It's
doesn't even get
really
us a
annoys
corner.
me.
This is what pisses me off, bro.
The thing is, bro, it's just like really, really, really bad decision making. That's what really annoys me about him, bro. The decision making is just not good enough. By the way, like it's just not good enough. Honestly, keep Madueke and so that's I agree with this. We have Neto and Estevao as our right wing this season. Address the left wing issue then. I agree with you, rest in peace. I think Madueke being sold right now does not make sense at this point in time. Actually, I would argue keep
Next
him for
year.
now. Next year is the best time to be selling him. So that's why I think for me, although there was some breaking news actually on Madueke for Britsi, which we're going to discuss, but I think for me personally, Madueke should probably stay.
Yes, I
Yes,
agree.
thank you, EPL type. Also, so this is the list from Matt Law because he said that 6 to 7 senior players are set to leave. Broha, Trev, Kepa, Dacho, Lukaku, and Petro are there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we'll do. Who will take him on those wages though? That listen, he's got to realize he's gonna have to reduce his wages. Maybe go to Saudi if you want to get those wages, or
He
maybe
has to
go to
realize if
somewhere
he
else.
wants playtime, he's gonna have to go
Mm-hmm.
somewhere else, bro. Like it's not gonna work out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fair enough, bro. Madueke will be sold this season because his value is at an all-time high. This guy will not see the field of Neto and Palmer on the wings. I I hear you, Lucas, but the thing is, bro, I think
Mhm.
you're probably gonna be bringing in one more winger. I don't know about you because if you're gonna sell Madueke, yeah, you need to bring in someone else because you don't have a backup right
Yeah.
winger.
And
Because I
also,
feel like for me,
Lucas. Oh, go ahead.
Angelo is probably gonna leave. Like I don't know about you. I feel like Angelo, they're gonna probably send Angelo out on loan.
Yes. And another thing, Lucas, you got to realize is Neto is not touching a single cup game until the final. Like they're not going to risk him playing cup games. Like those are going to be Madueke's games.
Mm.
He's going to play every single cup game, maybe up until the final, because they're not going to risk Neto, man. I'm sure when they signed him, they knew. Like we're going to play him Prem only, and then when we get to finals, quarterfinals, and any cup in the conference, then he's going to see game time. But I don't
Hundred
see
percent,
like it's like not it's
hundred
like not
percent.
like Nani's getting 0 minutes. Like he's going to play a decent amount this season. I really believe.
Yeah, because I know this is obviously the breaking news that I know a lot of people are talking about, right? Which is, of course, just in case a good proposal, the situation of Noni Madueke could become open. Madueke is not out of the project, but in case a good proposal, things could happen. Things could become
Hmm.
open. Newcastle have been shown interest in for weeks, so maybe if the Newcastle interest materializes and they try to come in for him, that is probably where Madueke is going to go. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's currently where they are clearly trying to bring in someone. So if you get 30 million for millions right now, it's I think 40 because you brought it for 30 million. You probably are targeting 40 million for him. I don't know about you, bro. Like you want to get 40, 45. If you get 40, 45 for him, that's where that's the market.
Because how much
The
how much
target
did we
market.
how much did we get him from?
29.7 million we
29?
put in.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
cool 40 is what they're looking for sure.
yeah. Lock Sterling out, big man think. Fair enough, bro. Oh
Mhm.
yes, we can add Chilwell to this. Chilwell, there was news about Chilwell today, wasn't there?
There
If I'm not
wasn't there
mistaken.
was news about Chilwell. There
But
was. I'm
I
trying to
couldn't
remember what
find
it
it
was,
again.
bro.
That's another
If
one I
somebody
couldn't.
in the chat, bro, somebody send it.
I think Abdemas is on sleepy. Because Steve Bernardi says, could please talk about buying a high quality CB. Oh yeah, big up to my boys in North Carolina. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Big up to
NC baby.
big up to the US of A. You know, nation. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
Not the basketball
East
nation, not
Coast
the basketball
hours.
part. You know, not the basketball type, but
Listen,
you know,
man,
hey,
you make a sport, you win it. It is what it is, man. That's big nation things. It is, you know what
fair
I'm
enough,
saying?
fair enough, bro. You know what? But I will talk about CBs in a bit. Obviously, we've actually discussed a few CBs actually yesterday. We'll
Yes.
discuss it a bit more later on, bro. We'll save your comment.
Mhm.
I'm bugging. We brought him for Stadiums, 40 million or keep Noni. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I could see at Tony. Here we go. No, I don't think so. I think with Tony, the CBR check is just not happening, bro. The CBR check is
The background is
yeah.
not hitting, bro.
Background
They
check
put it.
is
They put in the government background check. It
you know
says
what I mean.
not clearing, brother.
It's too much yellow tape. You know what I mean? They got too much yellow tape there. You know what I'm saying? The fact that listen,
Oh
Tottenham
man.
is like the most blatant move for Ivan Tony, and the fact that did not materialize should tell you everything you need to know about what's going on with Tony, bro. You know, to my boy David Farr. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
Big up,
Maybe,
David.
maybe not. Yeah, Mariska admits Chilwell isn't suitable.
Anybody with
Bashir,
eyes could tell you Joel isn't
yes, of
suitable, bro.
course.
Like,
But yeah, listen, this is oh, let me. There we go. Lovely. Come on, Ahmed. Yes. Go to site, lovely. Bashir Humphreys, Brohard, what's it called? Trev, Lukaku, Petrovic, Chilwell, and Chukwemeka. Wake and Sterling would only leave if we receive a distant offer for them. Did you see that news today also about Chukwemeka to Barca, which came out
Yes,
of two?
yes. I've thoughts about that. I've thoughts about
We
that.
need to talk about that one too, because like I know
That's
it's
big.
from like a bit more of a where's my salt? I usually have some random salt that I always keep for the show. You know what I mean? Like a pinch of
Apparently,
salt.
we got. I think this is an ITK. I'm sending the private chat. Abdi has just sent it here.
Yeah,
He's in the
I
link.
saw it now. I'm gonna bring it up.
Mm.
Was it Marika was when it's really coming? Chelsea ran James into the ground. Fair enough. Carney, Noni, Angelo, Dutro all were brought before the directors came in. They don't rate them, so we will sell them. Fair enough, Epo Tafahi. But let me present this. It's obviously from an ITK, I believe. Or
Yeah.
me, I don't really like to use ITKs on a personal level, but like, but I think this
Yes.
one's if that's sending this to me, it seems to be quite legit at the end of the day. So I trust Abdi has to send me something reliable. I've had Madueke on loan with an obligation to buy 45 minutes in Newcastle. I messaged I have been sent. To be honest, it makes a lot of sense, especially with what at SLBSN has highlighted on Talksport. Would he be happy to take him at Newcastle United? So again, this actually makes sense if you think about the fact that again, as you guys know, when we did the deal for not Levi Cole, Lewis Hall. Remember, we did a loan with obligation of I think it
Yes.
was 30 million, correct? So it wouldn't make sense if they do that, bro. Let Carney go. He hasn't done anything for us.
I got
I feel like
thoughts.
the issue with him is just the injury, bro. I kind of feel a bit sorry for the brother, if that makes sense. Like I feel that's a bit unfair on him. Maybe I'm being a bit too nice from my side, but I feel like slightly unfair for us to let him leave.
Listen, man. If Barca wastes money so well, bro, just do it. They're gonna
So,
pay
but
good
the
money.
thing, they're not gonna give you like the best ability to be the best deals to get him for. So
Nah,
like
but that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm thinking though. Like, if we get rid of Chalobah, I think we're gonna be way more willing to sell Carney. And people were saying that we might want to trade Araujo because it seems like Barcelona also wants to get rid of him.
mm,
So the dominoes might fall that way.
Kanye was linked with Barca before we brought him. So it's old news, is it? Yeah. See, I thought it was a bit cheeky Bandulu news personally for me. Madueke and Chukwemeka are so close. I think if one is out, the other would be unhappy. Fair enough. I hear that too.
Mm,
Kanye Badiashile 2-for-1 deal for Araujo. Nah, I don't think they will accept that. What's it called? Everyone is for sale for the right price, minus 3 or 4 players. I
if
agree. To be honest, we work with Carney. That is true too.
yeah.
Maybe what's it called? Maybe have lots of injury prone players. That is true too. We do have too many 8 and 10s armor. Don't forget we have Kendry arriving next summer. Lol. I know, but the thing is, they're not going to be starting straight away. At least in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
So it would be wrong of me to actually just be saying let's just bring them in for no reason at all. But guys, we are literally half an hour into the show. As always, please make sure, as I said before, please make sure as you're coming in to like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Let's make sure to see what the subscribers are saying, the likes are saying. Give me one moment if you don't mind while I just double check quickly. I am 5 away from 960. 5 away from 960. So if you can help me out there, that would be nice. And make sure to keep hitting the like button. Thank you very much indeed. But yeah, let's talk about this next one, which is, of course, in regards to Benjamin Chilwell. And this is from Matt Law himself. This is it. He says there is also the issue of Ben Chilwell. Maresca has admitted does not fit his profile or fullback, which means some high-profile players can not only miss out on a place in the team and match day squad. So he's basically saying, he's obviously this is obviously an opinion piece, right? Because he's saying could and stuff, right? Which
Mm,
thank God Lucas can't stop point that to. But again, this points out again to the obvious that me and you, Joey, a lot of other people, or at Chelsea have been saying, which is that the reality is, bro, Chilwell does not fit the system, cannot play in the LCB role, cannot even invert, even if you ask him for. But then again, the issue becomes for me that yeah, it will probably becomes to me is that okay, you're saying this, you could say that he possibly could be on the move, right? But then the question becomes, where do you send Chilwell? Again, brother's on 200K a week, still got 3 years left on his deal. He's probably going to want some level of contract buyout if you're going to move him on to any other club you ask for.
yep.
The best case scenario you can do for him really is a loan deal. And again, you're already so tight on loan spots internationally if you want to try to get him internationally
Mm.
gone, right? So again, quite hard to do, bro.
Man, I think it's one like same situation with Sterling. Like I think we're gonna have to just hold the L for this season, unless United want to. Hey, United, you want to come?
They
We
just
got
got
another one. We
Mazraoui,
got
bro.
Mason Mount's
They
bestie,
just got
bro.
Mazraoui, man. They just got Mazraoui. That's the issue,
I
which
know.
really annoys me,
This
man. This Friday, I can see Chelsea signing someone out of nowhere. Maybe, bro, maybe. Salam alaikum, wa alaikum salam, Haji. Hope you're doing well. Chilwell and Sterling going in one window is what dreams are made of. The thing for me, this is the issue, bro. Because like I feel like for me, if this is the way he's wearing the stuff, maybe it's his opinion. It's part of it, obviously, it's an opinion, and maybe it's part of it's like something that he knows about. Maybe the club is trying to look for a way to move Chilwell on. Maybe it's via a loan. Maybe that's what happens, by the way. Maybe they actually get Chilwell sent out on loan. But the question is, even then, where does he go to on loan, by the way?
he's not going, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Like
this is this is this is this
it's
is
wishful thinking.
this is where it becomes like a problem, as I've always said to many of you guys before, because the issue becomes okay, let's send the brother out alone, let's make something happen. But then it's like where to? Like I know EPL Tuff's making the joke about Derby County, but like respectfully, Derby County ain't got the facilities to do a loan deal for him. Like, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he's want to go there. Like he's gonna probably be like, listen, I'm good enough, to be going to a big club. Because that's what he's gonna believe in
Mm-hmm.
himself. So again, you're just setting yourself up for failure there again, as I said before. Where is the sport? There was come on, Ahmed, find that news. Uh, so, and the thing is, by the way, I don't know if you know this. So this is the other thing that came out in the article from Matt Law. Said Paul Stanley and Laura Stewart are said to be working 16-hour days on outgoings. So they are literally doing overtime consistently. You know what I mean? Because you know what they're saying? They're just saying he's work. They're sleeping for 8 hours and then just going straight back into outgoings. Literally, 24 minus 16, literally 8. So again,
It,
like
it it is what it is, man. Like I'm sure that's what I'm telling you, bro. Like Bali came in at the beginning
yeah.
of August. Is like, all right, show me your homework. What did you get done? He's like, what do you mean nothing? He's like, y'all need to get start. Y'all need to get it done. But man, it is what it is. Like like this is if it's to be believed that this is the last window in their 4 window plan, right? Then it makes sense that they're gonna have to work this hard to get all the outgoings. Um, and I'm sure what they mean by opportunities is exactly what I said. We're gonna see one. Don't be surprised, guys, if we get an outgoing one day, and then in 24 to 48 hours we get a here we go for that same position.
Dang,
I'm gonna
if
be
that
honest.
happens,
I
if
think those are the
that happens.
opportunities that they're saying, man. Like if we move on, especially with the way that I look at it, the way they're handling the money, it's like if we sell Academy products pure profit, they're immediately gonna go in for like a 60-50 million bid. We sold Gallagher, got Samu, right? And with the Gallagher Samu money, they were able to spend a little more um on Neto. And if you look right now on a website, bro, let me see if I could find it. But like if you look at the transfer, right, in terms of what we've gotten in and what we got now, I think right now we're just at negative 20 million pounds.
Yeah, we are. We actually are
Like
like 20 million. Yeah.
just negative 20. So it's not like people ask how is Chelsea spending so much, bro, because we're selling Academy. It is what it
Mm-hmm.
is. Like you guys can't be mad at us for it. People can say, "Oh, they're destroying the club," but bro, it is what it is. Like if this is the situation that's working out this specific season, it is what it is. Because it's gonna be hard to move on Sterling, which we've already spoken about. It's gonna be hard to move on Chilwell, which we've spoken about. The Lukaku movement is, it's being worked on, and the only other people left are Academy products. Like it's not. It just is what it is.
Oh my god. Fair enough. But you know what, boy? You know what, boys? Yeah, this is. I want to actually talk about the Chukwemeka stuff because even
Yes.
even Matt Law recognizes that he may actually may will be subject of bids, right? And I think for me with Chukwemeka, and I've said this before quickly, guys. Yeah, this actually brings up another bigger question that none of us here are speaking about, right? Which is that if Chukwemeka, yeah, um is gonna be going, you know, do you think it was the club that leaked his 40 million release clause now? Because remember, one of the theories that I had for the longest time, by the way, was that I thought that the club had probably leaked the 40 million release clause because they probably wanted to move on from Chukwemeka, and we've seen before the club have been actively trying to fix the summer 2022 transfer window. They're even willing, by the way, for a guy like Kukurea, who many of the fan base have seen change and do really good, to move him on
Mm-hmm.
as well. By the way, like
Yeah.
as a left back, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this for me, maybe it hints at the idea that Chukwemeka probably was trying to be moved on by the club, Like honestly, that's what it seems like to me. I don't know about you, bro.
I just completely agree. Like I got nothing to say about that. I think I think it's very obvious. I think slowly but surely it's been more and more obvious, and it's the same thing with Chilwell, bro. Like if you didn't see them factor at all, really during the preseason, the club is looking to move them on. Like I
Because
think
that's the
that's
issue, bro. Like for me, and I've said this with you, like this is the issue for me personally, because like this is where it comes back to again, which is like we've known for a while that we've known that Chukwemeka has not played since the last 2 days, since basically game week 2. Like he's not played again. Obviously Madueke has played quite regularly, so that's why for me I would be shocked if he goes.
mm,
But we'll see what happens.
yeah.
Of course, the only agent at club no aren't release scores. Carney doesn't want club wants him to go, so club made release scores public. Fair enough, I agree. Looks like Ahmed with good price. Carney, Noni, and Sterling are done in 2 weeks on next summer. I agree. Carney was not a signing made by the directors. He's gone either now or in January. Fair enough. And then Summer Surfer says, stupid moving Cuckoo. He's arguably the best option as inverted fullback we can get. But remember, the club is thinking about, we can get someone better for the same price. That's why, again,
Oof.
Hincapié, bro.
That would
That
be a
might
bad boy signing. I'm telling
that
you
would
right now.
probably be that would make sense if you think about it. But then this comes into the question about Renato Vega. Why did you buy Renato Vega if you're gonna go for Hincapié?
The only reason I can think of is just backup for Incapia, bro. It is
It
like
must be either that or just a flip. He's just a flip waiting to
just
happen.
a flip, yeah.
You understand why he's playing in the first time window without director don't wait though. Fair enough. So are you telling me there's a world where you could use Kane to get Araujo? I don't
That's what I
think
was saying.
I
It's
don't
a
think Araujo's gonna
possibility.
leave. I don't think Araujo's gonna leave Barcelona. He left the club too much, and I think the club are not willing to make that happen.
Yeah.
Let's go. What about Kais? What about Cancelo? No. Hell no. Hell no. Hell
We're
no.
not doing that.
I think Vega is a flip. We haven't seen him play barely any minutes. Exactly, bro. Oh yes, because the club scouting has made some great decisions. I can see Cole will leave him. Ahmed, speaking of Vega, there must be reason he only played one game. Do you think we loan him out? It must be because then it's but then this brings up another question because if the mass is right, we're loaning out Renato Vega. Yeah, we're trying to move on from Chilwell because we can't have Chilwell back up for Kukurea, by the way, in his position. That means you have to be targeting an OCB who can invert. Like that's what I don't know about you, bro, but that just seems to be the likely scenario because if I'm not seeing Vega at all, yeah, he's not even started by the way. He's only come on for like 5-10 minutes twice.
Man, I don't know. Like the issue is, man, I think the Inter game is gonna tell us first team. If he's not on the bench for the Inter game, if he's not on the bench for the City game, then I think he's gone. I think the people who are on the bench for the Inter and City game we're going to see as starters in the Conference League. Because I think if anybody you don't see in that first Conference League game on the bench, bro, that like they're getting loaned out.
But the thing, Jacob, the reason why we can say that, bro, he came in before, he was playing. We brought him in. The whole reason why we brought him in, according to the reports, even according to the club, yeah, was because he could be a Swiss Army knife, invert in the left, and do an actual job, right? And the thing is, we've seen that he's played every single person that's going to be playing for us as regularly as possible, Jacob Huggins, right? So if he has, okay, listen, it's fair if you made a comment about my guy Kukurea or my guy Palmer, but you can't make that same comment for a guy like him who's meant to be actually a lot younger and needs actual tactical training to do the job that he's meant to be doing.
And he was brought to preseason.
Exactly. I don't like the idea of a CB invited unless you're John Stones or your coach is Pep. We need a left-sided CB that can defend our out wide. Cole and Buddy have proven they haven't. They can't do that. Vega should be given the chance, but fear he won't be. I agree. Cuckoo could leave too. I want him to stay if Superwood comes in. If Cuckoo leaves and you bring in Cape, that's an upgrade.
That's a straight like that's a level
Yeah.
up.
We still need a bigger squad for 70 plus games and injury. These fringe will be game time December onwards when we will have 2 games a week. Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Vega is good. Gusto took a lot of minutes on the left. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Billy G2. Like the fact that he's been trying Gusto there, for me, it's actually an argument to say that he doesn't trust Vega, maybe. He doesn't trust Vega.
Decent on the left too, I can't lie.
Yeah. They briefed how Vega would do in preseason, then made a decision if he needs a loan.
There you go.
Yeah, and again, and that's what it's looking like to me, bro. He's looking like he's going out on loan.
My thing is, I guess the big question is like we know a lot of people are going to go alone, so it's probably going to be to either Premier League teams or we're looking, championship.
Hmm.
So the real question is like, who gets that final international loan spot? That's the big
There's
question,
still
right?
two left, by the way, because for all we know, maybe Petrovic just gets sold, and then you still got two
Right,
left, by the way.
right.
Hmm.
So I mean, that's a big question too, because I imagine the two that get those international loan spots are probably going to get like a higher quality loan than maybe the people who go down.
Clinton, maybe that's why, maybe hypothetically speaking, I'm just gonna put it out there. You might go for a Quincy Sal that my guy Lucas Costa's been saying. Maybe you go
Hmm.
for a guy that's right footed, but can also play on the left, similarly to Pedro Neto, that can do a job for you on either side. Maybe that might be what you do.
I mean, dude, that's literally how we were talking about like 4 or 5 days ago on your stream. We were just talking about Neto. It's kind of like, yeah, like that's like one of the players that you might get if we were, and
Mm.
boom, signed. So like it might happen. We don't know.
Don't know again, but listen, we move. But one centre back that definitely isn't staying for sure is my guy Bashir Humphreys. He's going to be going to Birmingham and Lee Orleans, by the way. So
Hmm.
big up to him. Obviously, another academy guy that was getting a lot of hype. He's actually really good, by the way. At Swansea, by the way. He actually had a decent game there. He's actually a decent guy. Big up to
He
him.
was 2023 preseason, I think. Yeah, like a couple
Yeah,
came on.
last
He was
year
decent.
actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
under Poch, decent player. Actually, quite good. Actually, I would say.
Hmm.
Hopefully, wishing nothing but the best.
Indeed.
Yeah, and Cuckoo Palmer Neto behind Jackson is a flawed. Only thing is, it won't matter if we concede as many chances as we have been doing with Mariska's risky system. I agree. Since the rule change of international awards going to five or stockpiling of players makes absolute sense while owning a sister club as well. I know some surfer, but again, man, you gotta ask these brothers the question, man, not me. You know what I mean? I'm just the humble.
I also think like that statement with the way that the club is moving right now, we need to wait until end the transfer window and then be like, okay, if they cut down a lot on the squad by the end of the transfer window, like I don't want to complain now, because then it makes no
Mm,
sense. Then that was always the plan. But if the transfer window
exactly.
ends and the squad is still very bloated and we got a lot of question marks, like why is this person here? Why were they not sold? Why were they not loaned? Then I think we can start making those statements. To be honest.
100%. And listen, yeah, I know obviously, like, there is something to talk about, which is, I know a lot of people are not really happy to talk about, which we're gonna have to talk about at the end of the day. And that is on my brother Trevoh Chalobah. You know what I mean? Chalobah Nation. You
Big
know what I mean?
Trev.
The thing is, a lot of people don't know this. I'm personally, very mild on Chalobah. I think we can definitely improve on him. I've always maintained that at the end of the day, I've always said that Chalobah can be improved upon. But in our current crop of centre backs, he's still one of the best. Like even I cannot deny that a quality at the end of the day. So here it is. Telegraph exclusive. Trevoh Chalobah has been barred from using the first team facilities at Cobham. He then goes on to say, this means Chalobah, who joined Chelsea at the age of 8, must spend his time away from the first team squad in the academy building until he agrees to a move away from the club. So what this basically means is that he's currently actually rejecting a move to leave the club right now, right? So this is what he's been saying. He's literally saying, I don't want to leave the club. And the club have in turn said, okay, what we're going to do to
Hmm.
you is going to put you into the academy building until we're going to basically like force you into the gutter until you can do stuff. Basically, the Jada Sancho effect is just happening to him too. And another guy that's actually facing this too is Armando Broja,
Oh yeah.
who's playing with the academy kids in the academy building too. So
And
both,
Lukaku.
and obviously, but
Yeah.
Lukaku, like no one cares.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think for me, the issue is gonna be right now is that obviously, I'm surprised that Bro has trained the youngsters. Does that mean he rejected a deal?
I don't think necessarily he rejected a deal. I think it might also just mean that like
No,
they're
he
trying
rejected
to
a move.
work.
I should say sorry, or rejected a move. I should say sorry. My apologies.
Ah, okay, rejected a move. Okay, yeah, that's different. I was gonna say I don't think he
Because
rejected a deal straight up, but
that's what it would mean to me. That means you're rejecting a move to another club, right?
it, it,
Because
it might be that he's like I think it might have been a situation where maybe he was trying to like wait out the transfer window, see if maybe like nothing would come in. So I think they're pushing him to be more active. I think that's kind of what it is. Because for me, like with this whole Trev situation, with the Broyo situation, it's just putting more smoke towards where the fire is. That like if any of these people go, and especially with the way that they're pushing Trev, and that Trev is going to be pure profit, probably a tidy what like 30-40
mm-hmm.
to a Prem club, like to me that's screaming like, yo, we're going to get like any Capia level signing, right? Like, and we've already spoken about this. For me, that's kind of where it's pointing to.
A lot of Chelsea YouTubers are going to very seriously if the Gallagher take. He won possession back in the opponent's half the most times in Europe. We have not replaced his off the ball work. Okay, so I think that's a slightly unfair comment. What I would say to that is because I think KDH can do that job for you. I think KDH, I've said this before, is a lot more of a complete version of Gallagher. Can do the off the wall work, but can also do the work on the ball. That's the reason why I've always maintained about bringing in a guy like KDH, by the way, right? KDH can actually do that effectively on and off the ball, right? So that's where I kind of disagree with you, my brother Genio. Now,
Also,
go ahead, bro.
I was about to say also like respectfully, like with the way that they want the team to play, it's going to be very possession heavy. We're going to control
Yes.
games in moments. And if you're in a squad in a system that wants to control games and have possession, you don't need a Gallagher. That's so
Mm.
surplus to requirements. We're not chasing around the ball anymore. We are controlling the ball. And in those moments, Gallagher offers not even nothing, just negatives to the team because he's more prone to losing the ball in these positions. So,
And what I would add to that too is that we need to also realize how was Gallagher utilized. Gallagher was utilized under Poch to be a free roam 10 that would press the other team, get the ball back, and then maybe pass it over to the winger or the striker. The problem, the thing is, we were playing a bit more of a faster running system. The issue you have now is that you're playing a possession-based system, right? So Gallagher cannot be doing these crazy presses that he was doing. We're doing now man-to-man press. So that's all it is, bro. That's why it's different. Like I think your words, Gillo, would be true in my personal opinion. Yeah, if we were playing the same style of play under Muska and we let Gallagher go, that would actually be
yes.
factually correct. I would not
Like
even
if we kept Podge for
yeah,
example, then it would
exactly.
be.
Buddy shouldn't being moved on. I could see it, Lucas Costa. I'll be real.
Yes.
Why are people acting like Trevor's the only one practicing the under 21? So if Kepa, Lukaku, Dachafana, all players were trying to sell Ahmed. No. I'm just bringing up the news because that was the breaking news, Abdimas. But
It's because they know that Trevor's gonna get the engagements right now because people are very touchy about him leaving.
lol, he won the ball back after he lost it. That's also true, funnily enough. Big up to my guy Gallagher, though. Listen, Gallagher Nation, man, we're always out here. Anyone who doubts the new position system should check all the stats from preseason. Big up to my guy Mateo SW6. Thank you for subscribing, my brother. Like,
Hey.
hope you're doing well. And again, guys, literally, we are 48 minutes in. Guys, man, I'm 4 away from 960. There's 251 of you guys in here. You should be actually getting me to 2K. I'm literally 44 away from 2K. So it would be really helpful if you guys could get me to 2K today. 44 of you to subscribe, please. I'm pretty sure 44 of you are not subscribed. Gallagher was being used as the guy who triggers the press from the front, and it's like Scott said on Casually. Last season, Gallagher's pressing ain't even good. He constantly fouls while pressing. KDA statistically nowhere near Gallagher's off the ball work. You have no control in any of the preseason games, my friend. Gallagher off the ball work gives you control. I think the problem is, bro, his off the ball work. I don't think it necessarily was his off the ball work. I think what was giving us control was the speed of play that we were playing actually. We would play really fast football, and then Gallagher also would be, because he was actually kind of a fast player, but he was also able to steal the ball really fast and like be really aggressive. That was what was doing the job for us at the end of the day. But if you actually watch last season, a lot of times, bro, we were getting cooked. Like teams would just get the ball, make sure they pass Gallagher, and then basically you're back in there. The defense, and like again, I said this before. The best way to describe Poch's system last season was that the attackers were free. You know what I mean? They were like, they were like, they were literally free men doing whatever they wanted to do, everything like that. The defenders, bro, they were literally like, they were like the Roman, like the Roman defense, so the Roman Empire's defense. They had the shields up, everything, because they weren't doing anything, bro. Like
then the arrows came through.
The arrows are getting thrown into them every single time. Rich, literally. Yeah, our attackers were the berserkers, bro. They were just going out there, bro.
Also, with like Gallagher's off the ball work giving us control and stuff. Like, can you tell me then what the off the ball work offered us in control in the second half when we ran out of gas and then we lost results in the second half consistently throughout the season? Like, listen, I understand we went on a 5-game win streak and that some people like Gallagher, but come on, let's not be revisionist about what was happening at the end of the season, bro. We were consistently losing games in the second half. We came out at the second half. We were looking gassed. We were looking tired. We were caught off guard all the time. And it has to do with the fact that, bro, like that system of play is just not effective. Like for a whole entire season, our team couldn't handle it. And being like pressing people off the ball doesn't offer you control.
Hey, yo.
You're just keeping down the opposition. That's not necessarily controlling them.
Exactly. That's my issue, boys. That's my issue. Curie, when was the control last season? There was no control last season. I'm being
That's what I'm
sorry
trying to
for
say.
that. Yeah, Jacob, we were trying to send him to Leicester. Yeah, listen, man, it's heartbreaking, man. That's for Fire Nation, bro. Like,
Oh
we
my
shouldn't be
God.
doing that like that, bro. I'm sorry. like accept he won position back in the opponent's half the most times in Europe, which would factually prove the wrong surfer. But the thing is, Jinyo Curie, if yes, he won the most time in Europe, but at the same time, bro, check how many times he lost the ball in the opponent's half to you, and then that will really tell you, by the way, yeah, why he had to win back all those times consistently, because he was losing the ball as many times as he was gaining the ball back, essentially.
Also, Jono, keep in mind, bro, like because he was pressing up front, what would happen if he didn't win the ball back in the opposition third? They immediately pass it into the midfield, and who's left isolated in an island because Gallagher went off to press the ball? Caicedo's left in like a 1v2 or 1v3. Now the whole attack is running at him, and he has the defense behind. Like, bro, this happened all throughout the season. When Gallagher's press failed from the front, and Caicedo was the lone midfielder, the lone six, he had to either make the tackle or they were through on goal. Is what it is.
Fair enough. Was it called Talksport made up? Yeah, listen, I don't listen to Talksport, even though I know my dad. You know, the thing is, my dad actually listens to Talksport, and listen, man, he actually annoys me as hell. By the way, he actually annoys me as hell because like he said, "Oh, but me and big up to my dad, yeah." He's like, "Oh, but listen, the real footballers, you know, listen, this guy plays football. I used to watch him, you know what I mean?" I'm like, "Bro, what are you two doing?"
Okay,
here,
no,
Dad,
but okay, but you gotta keep in mind though, like that's the exact like your dad is in the prime age for people who they target Talksport for.
Bro,
Like he fell into the trap,
bro.
like bro,
I
they
always have.
market it to
Listen,
him.
I always debate with him, man, all the time, innit? Because like he always because of what my dad does, yeah. And like me and him were like, listen, because he would listen to that guy be a bottle. Like I remember one time I was in the car with him on the way back, like he picked me up from work one time. This is the guy be a bottle, yeah. And I was like, come on, Dad. You don't seriously believe what he said. He said, no, but it's going to be a bottle. I just remember when he scored goals at Sevilla. And I was like, come on, bro. Man, we can't be doing this, Dad. Like, come on.
Guess who was on ESPN FC saying that the Neto signing was a bad one?
Who is it? Jason Vatt or something like that?
No, what's his name? The Frenchman. French ex.
No way! Did he
Brother, I watched the video and they were like, why are we stockpiling so many wingers? Have you seen Sterling Mudryk? Like, why is this?
That's crazy, man.
It's ESPN got a stinky Chelsea agenda, bro. Stinky Chelsea agenda.
No way. Surely they did not say that, bro.
Bro, you could look it up. It got recommended to me on my YouTube. I was like, nah, brother.
The thing is, bro, I actually have the ESPN FC huge recommended to me on my YouTube too. And I didn't see that either.
Check out that video, bro. That video was crazy.
Yeah, off the ball merchants think we're West Ham. Gallagher's trash. Okay, listen, we're not going to say Gallagher's trash, but you know what I mean? I'm a nice guy because of that. I think Gallagher's a good player again. Like I feel like Gallagher gets too much hate. Gets way too much hate. I think for the. It's just that we need to realize he's the system player. Like again, he's someone again for the top six that could work in the bench. I feel like we sometimes over criticize the player. Crazy why when you deep it, our last two managers were involved in soccer aid. Listen, big up to Lamps though. Lamps beating Poch. Lamps beat Poch. You gotta give him credit, bro. Ironically, he also got top 4, unlike Poch. So,
my God,
big up Gallagher. Big up Lamps.
Bro, everything after the UCL was just so peak. Like, it was insane what happened to the club, man. Like, bro.
Poch ball did not make Enzo and Caicedo better. Were on the ball the most times while being the highest player. What are we doing here, man? We was playing as alternative zero football fundamentals. Exactly. The Sun over Talksport. Oh yeah, because the Sun actually has a podcast like some really big guys. I actually forget his name. But he's like the Arsenal guy. But he's actually it's a decent podcast. I'd say a decent podcast. He's RSM. You're getting complimented for your background, big man.
Staffy, thank you, bro. It's custom made.
I think that many of the sales to end the window mostly be loans of obligations to buy. These directors was a good need to fill the hole in the next year's account of it. Fair enough. You know what I mean? I love Talksport. I'm under fine. Oh my God. It actually annoys me by the listening to him. Actually,
honestly, if I was in the car, because sometimes I go to, my dad leaves early in the morning, so I go with him to work. If I had to listen to him listen to Talksport while bro, like I'm gonna take the bus to work with you, bro.
Bro, the vast majority of it, is because I usually have my headphones on most of the time. I listen, you know what I mean? I already saw, brother. Dory, I already saw. You know what I mean? I'm on my computer, so the WhatsApp goes like this to me, so I already know what's been said. But like that's the thing, bro. Yeah, listen, your dad's a real OG. Listen, man. You know what I mean? Let's not listen. He watches these videos, by the way, sometimes, and he's like, "Oh, they're talking about me." You know what I mean? So I don't want to be hearing that stuff. From him. Big up to Popster. Big up to that. Madueke is going to be judged now. That bro, 100% mad one. I do like exactly. Not sure Madueke is not. I don't think you lot are deep in winning the ball back the most times in Europe. Him losing it a bit wouldn't. Okay, but this is why Junior, the man-to-man press is so important, bro. I've spoken about it before. Thingy spoken about before. Madueke's system of doing man-to-man press here is much better because it allows you to actually squeeze the team as a whole rather than Gallagher doing like this all the time, bro. You know what I mean? He's running like an athlete, bro. You know what I mean? Running a marathon. You have all the players doing at once, pressing together. That's why, bro. Think about it, bro. Your boy in KDH can do a press. Your boy in Pedro Neto who can press really well, similar to Gallagher. Jackson can do a press really well. Osimhen can do that too. You've got on the left Madueke who can do the press really well for you too. Cole Palmer can do that for you too. So now you've got a whole thing that can do that for you, the whole front line. Plus the midfield, KDH, Lavia can do that really effectively as a 6, right? Caicedo can do that for you too, who's done that at Brighton.
And he can win the ball back without fouling the player, brother. Like, let's be real.
But he's been saying Christian Pulisic. Oh my.
They're never living that down, bro.
That was Fox Sport, no? I thought that was Fox Sport. Maybe that was me. ESPN FC's fair enough. No one.
Winter Surfer, exactly. I'm sorry. Summer Surfer literally saw the video too. That's exactly what they're saying. Yeah. I couldn't believe it, bro.
No wonder everyone are watching fan channels instead of these channels. Fair enough. Are you up when you don't realize how poor we are? Okay, so I've actually replied to my brother. Yes. RSM Senior is a fraud. Right, that's great.
I responded, bro.
Big up on his dad. You know what I mean? Fair enough. Was it called? Junior, we aren't really good. The road one would be, won't be pressed. The left back and exposing the right of our midfield. Facts, ESPN FC. That's my boy Sheik, by the way. Sheik Nation. Make sure to subscribe to him. A very good United fan, but his team can always hold it. Hold that, you fraud. You know what I mean? Amad Diallo, man. The way this brother's getting glazed up, yeah, Amad Diallo is actually disgusting, bro. No, do you not see, bro? I didn't hear you, bro. I did not hear you. I told you. I already read your text. I know what. I was like, tranquilo, Habibi. That's why. Oh, maybe I did. What did he say?
Don't make a
I'm so confused. Like, I literally thought I replied to him. I was like, yeah, I already read it. It's like, it came up with me like this, but I haven't, like, obviously blue tick it because I was doing focus on the stream, but I read it and it's already done. Tranquilo. Now, Ahmed today, what do you mean? Listen, bro, the guy was 1v1 of the goalkeeper and decided to pass it, mate. You know what I mean? He's not got the minerals, man. He's not got the mentality. You know, and Rashford needs to start telling him to do this.
The mentality.
You know what I mean? Oh, about me saying, hey, listen, you know what I mean? I'm a nice guy, man. Not gonna, you know. You know what I'm saying? RSM Senior is a fraud, it's crazy, though. I can't lie to you. RSM Senior is a fraud, it's crazy, by the way. Alright, big up to you, though. What's it called? Rashford was worse. Listen, I heard that Rashford was good, bro. You know what I mean? Big up to my guy, Thingy on Never Foul was saying Rashford had a decent game, barring the misses. So, yeah, hey, that's what's happening. Pulisic over Mudryk all day. Yeah, well, I would say yes, but the problem is Pulisic at the same time, bro, was a broken goods at Chelsea Football Club as well. So wasn't really a recipe for success either.
He couldn't handle the Prem, the physicality of the Prem. That's why he's doing better over in Italy.
His body really could not handle the physicality of the Prem, by the way. Like, big up to him, but he was cooked. By the way, guys, literally, we are 1 hour into the show. I'm still only 3 away from 960 subscribers. 3 away from 960 subscribers. Come on, guys, 3 of you to subscribe. And there's 246 of you guys in here. I'm literally after that 40 away from, 2K. 240 of you guys in here. Subscribe, man. Help the channel up, bro.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah. So just quickly for Staffy, Summer Surfer is like is I don't know if it's not a surfer. We've actually like found this out. He's just a guy that took this picture. I think Surfer. This is the picture of Surfer, by the way. I think when we lost to I can't remember what it was. It was when we lost to Liverpool, by the way, in the Conference League final. Carabao Cup final, sorry. So this is what Summer Surfer's informed of us. And this is the Casual FC.
Big up 300.
Big up to 300 RX, man. Nice to see you here, bro.
I just seen it.
Why all the slate over Mudryk? No, we were comparing Mudryk actually to Pulisic. We were making the point that Pulisic obviously is a better player currently when he was at Chelsea for us compared to what Mudryk was currently. But we were just making the point obviously that Pulisic was like broken goods. Evans missed pens, broke more MAH Chan. Really? Damn. Big up to our boy Matisse, by the way. Surface, Evil Twin, like Undertaker and Kane. Yeah, I saw that, by the way. We should discuss this in a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Victor, yeah, like listen, again, this deal will probably happen. I think it will happen this week, you know. I think the club is gonna
Yes.
try to get this deal happening this week because obviously it's gonna be the first game of the season against Manchester City. It's probably better for you to
Hmm.
get him in now, but again to let the stuff happen as much as possible. I don't know about you, bro.
Brother, this is what I've been saying. As soon as we signed Neto, I said, bro, I remember we conceded. Wasn't the first 10 or something like the most
Bro, I
whack
was
goal
in
of
front of the
all
goal
time?
they conceded in. I was in front of the goal when they conceded in.
I
You know
mean,
what I
you don't
mean?
understand. Wait, I mean, you don't understand. I went to so there's this bar in New York that does
Mm-hmm.
like Chelsea stuff, right? So I'm in the bar. I'm not drinking. I'm there. This was after my university classes, right? It's before I
Yeah.
graduated. So I was there at my university. I ordered a burger, right? I mean the burger, bro. Everybody's deflated because apparently I was talking to the bartender. She's like, bro, this was full for the Carabao Cup final. She's like, it was dead when they lost. And I'm like, I can't believe it, bro. I'm so sad. Anyways, and then there's a little tiny section to the corner where you have the Leeds fans, and it's like six old white guys, like just like, and they score
Oh.
and they come over to me and they start talking trash, and I'm like, oh my god, bro. Yeah, it was peak. I can't lie, it was peak, man.
Peak, peak, peak.
Bad
But obviously,
times.
listen to Safi. Make sure to sub the channel. Again, I'm still 3 away from 960. Three of you guys to subscribe will help me out the most, please. Thank you very much.
Yes, come on,
Reece
guys, sub
James,
up, sub up.
Reece James shouldn't be captain. I think he should be vice captain, but shouldn't be the captain for sure. I actually think that's a fair point.
Personality wise, yes, but like
Yes,
in terms of availability of the squad, like,
yes,
yeah.
100%. Onana loves to Haaland, and Haaland
Yo, why does Onana think he's him, bro? Like, honestly,
Onana does too much. You know, I'll be
I
honest.
honestly I rate
He's
that level of like being so delusional and believing in yourself, bro. Like, it's crazy.
Ahmed, are you ready to turn your hair blue to sacrifice for Osimhen? Listen, if that happens, bro, listen,
I'm
I'm gonna
telling
have to
you,
do the hairspray to get my hair blue. It will
we will
happen.
be there, bro. We will
I'm
be
gonna have
there.
to do it, man. I'm gonna have to get my hair dyed dark blue. It's not easy, man. Staffy TV, more like Wayne Bridge and Wayne Bridge. Oh my god, that is
Yo,
crazy,
the
by the way.
timer, yo, Adi has the timer is crazy. But
Hey, you
yo,
know what? I need to save this for myself so I can just use it whenever I want to. Hires scored last minute pen. They lost 3-2. Fair enough. Name. We said this before. Hincapié would be a good example for us.
oof, excellent. Yep.
That's why we need Conseil Sao to replace Madueke. We need as many elite scorers as
Yo,
possible.
Madueke
I
doesn't have
agree.
a bad cross. He just doesn't do it as often as he needs to. That's what his
Madueke,
problem
the
is.
issue with Madueke is actually decision making, bro. I
Yes,
actually
that's
just
what I'm
think it's
saying.
literally just decision
He
making, man.
doesn't do it as often as he needs to. He has all the tools, but then like when it's time to make decision A or B, he always chooses the wrong one, bro.
Bro, he just, you know what I mean? He just, the math is not mathing
It's
for that brother,
inconsistent.
bro.
It's inconsistent.
It's
It's like
inconsistent
it's a
as
younger
hell.
Sterling.
Oh, listen, I hope he doesn't turn out to be Sterling, bro, because
No, at least he's not signed on crazy wages, man. It is, you know.
because if that happens, bro, we finito incantatum, bro. I'll be so real. Uh, uh, there we go. Lovely jubbly. There we go. Saved. I need to save that. Mudrik will get better. You just need, yeah, but you know, this is why, you know, I don't know. Arsenal, obviously, me and you, we didn't meet last season, right? But last
Yeah.
season, bro, yeah, I actually was one of the biggest advocates for Mudrik to Strasbourg, and I knew that never was going to happen. But I always said that was the best move for him because you would take
Hmm.
him to another league, quieten down the noise for him. He'd be playing week in, week out, no pressure on him, and actually learn his trade, right? So that's the first thing I've always talked about for the longest time. And then again, people would say to me, Ahmed, you know, you're waffling. Ahmed, no, that's not gonna happen. And then the reality was the club didn't obviously want to lose the biggest money on the asset. But like that's the issue for me. Like if he had actually gone to Strasbourg last season, I actually think he would look like a different player because he would have actually done something to actually improve
Yeah.
himself.
Hmm.
But maybe that's just me. Captain Enzo is Chelsea leader as long as he doesn't sink. Wow. Okay. Listen, you know what? Let's make Tosin the captain. He looks like captain material.
Yes.
Yes, I agree with this too, Abdul. You know, Abdul, I don't know if you've watched my live streams before, watch alongs. I've literally almost pulled my hair out the amount of times here. I've said to him, use your right foot for once. Use the right foot. Use the right foot. Use the right foot. Use the right foot. So listen, make sure to tune in tomorrow 3 p.m. By the way, got my stream tomorrow at 3 p.m. What's it called? Fans were complaining last season. We were crossing the ball and no one was getting. Yeah, no. But the thing was, Jacob, last season we had Palmer who was doing it, and no one was doing it last season. That's the issue. But like now, if you're going to be playing Palmer centrally, it's not going to happen. On the injury side, are you ready for number 8? I listen, man. I feel like that's personally the wrong decision by the club. I feel like again, I've said this to you before. Abdi Mas. They probably should have like stopped this season in general from him being the El Capitano of anything, right? And just like at least giving it time if they were gonna give it to him. We've already spoken about him, Sir Bozo. Big up to you, my boy. No, I remember Mudryk confidence versus Liverpool debut. Of course, Mudryk needs to go back. Fair enough. A lovely job. But listen, boys and girls,
Yo, Cassidy might be going to Napoli, by the way. Keep an eye on that. That might be part of the
yes,
deal. Don't sleep
Cassidy
on that,
might be
guys.
going to either.
Yes.
Cassidy is definitely going to Italy. By the way, he's either going to Florentina or was it
Bro,
Napoli?
Italians love going to the Italy league, bro. It is what it is, you know.
But listen, I do want to say something really quickly, which is that
Yeah, go ahead.
Listen, with my guy Dacho Fofana, if he goes to Leicester, bro, I'm backing my brother, bro, backing him. So
Yeah.
that's listen, big up to my guy. But by the way, I just literally saw this right now that Sergio Aguero got Aiden Ross to kiss his foot after scoring a goal. What is wrong with his brother, man? Bro, man, Sergio Aguero needs to grow up, bro. He needs to grow up.
Yeah.
Bro.
You a weirdo, bro.
It's an earlier report. It's an earlier report, I would assume. RSM, you may know.
Which reports saying about Cassidy? Yeah, they were saying that that Napoli were interested in Cassidy, and I think it was like Cassidy, Lukaku, and like Chalobah and
Chalobah
stuff.
was
Like,
the one.
yeah, it came out like in terms of negotiation. Like these are the names that were coming up in terms of trying to figure out a deal. So just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, man. Listen, at the end of the day, boys and girls, right? It's probably gonna happen. Something of that ilk is gonna happen, and if it does, listen, big up to whoever gets him.
Question: What do you think is the percentage now, guys? The last time you said the percentage, you said it was 55 happening, 45 now. Where's the needle at now?
Probably somewhere in there, somewhere in around there, bro. Broski, I'll be so
Got
real.
you.
But listen, we move at the end of the day, bro. We move at the end of the day. But listen, I actually want to show. Listen, let's talk about some other news. If it does happen, bro, I'm finished because listen, I like my hair. I'm probably gonna have my hair out a little bit later actually because I don't really like to tie my hair this long. But like,
yeah,
it's very nice, beautiful lock. I take care of my hair. You know what I mean? A lot of work into the trim. Now it's gonna be looking cooked. So. You know what I mean? With blue hair, bro. That's black guy with blue hair. Jeez Louise, mate. We're finished. You know?
Jackson dyed his hair blue and it did
Bro,
not work
Jackson,
out, bro. He had to shave it.
If you think Jackson was mad at the little but Dooley Harvey who had blue. Nah, I'm finished, bro. You know, I'm gonna wear a hat.
I'm finished.
I'm gonna have to wear the hat, and the ends are gonna be blue. You know
oh
what I mean?
man, bro.
Me like it, bro. Nah, bro. I can't lie to you, man. I don't know why Chelsea allowed this to happen to you, by the way. Chelsea never allowed this to happen because this makes him look too cold, by the way. Bring up to my guy, he looks really cold. Like this is the director, right? Nah,
mugging,
man,
bro. That's tough.
You know,
bro. I mean? You make that photo black and white.
Cinema,
bro.
Listen, but listen, let's actually talk about my guy Pedro Neto. He's going to be unveiled in front of the fans. Do you think he's going to play tomorrow? I don't think he's going to play tomorrow, by the way.
No shot.
Although I do think he might start next week, by the way, because he's fit.
Yes.
I don't know if you know this.
Agreed.
So you definitely
he was practicing, bro. He was practicing with Wolves and stuff. I think like up until the last minute.
So he's definitely been playing a bit regularly.
Yeah.
But obviously, here is the news on him. Pedro Neto will be presented to the supporters at Stamford Bridge tomorrow. They're going to be giving him the Mudryk treatment. You know what I mean? Do you think he's going to have the Portuguese flag like Mudryk? Even they might do that. Nah. Man, ready for that Sad Boy album.
Let's not do that, bro.
Nah. I mean, Palmer makes the most sense as captain of the club. Nah.
He's not vocal enough, bro. Like imagine you need your captain to go over to the ref and like make him change his decision, bro. Palmer ain't making him change. I love Palmer, bro.
Listen, there's two types of captain. Obviously, there's captains that lead by example. There's captains that lead by obviously example. They show you. They don't need to even talk too much. The man them just know in it. They just know already. You know what I mean? Obviously, LeBron James sadly is a good example of that. Sadly, you know what I mean. Even though I don't really like him, like he doesn't obviously talk too much, but he actually he leads by example. Like as in, like the amount of work he actually puts in. Like you can tell this brother's like serious about his job, right? I'm just giving an NBA example. But then there's guys that are like the passion guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? The good example of this, unironically, is Henderson. Unironically, Henderson is a good example.
Oh yeah,
someone that's really got good passion, desire, love for the club, fights for the club. That's the sort of guy that he is personally. If that makes sense.
I think like Silva would have been a perfect captain, bro.
Silva's a good example of that too, but Silva is like what I like to say the best of both worlds. Or Maldini is a good example of this. Even Carlos Puyol at Bayern when he was at Barca, who are like they are literally fiery. You know what I mean? They can rise at the, but at the same time, bro, they are leading by example, bro.
Yo,
Oh
summer
my
server, that's
god,
crazy. He said I got
that was crazy. That was insane. I don't even know why I put that up. By the way, that's my fault. By the way, that's
so I got one more.
Jackson should be captain. He's gonna beef with the ref and get 12 yellow cards anyway. Oh my god. The thing about Jackson, yeah, I do. You know
Yo,
what?
when he beefed the
Unironically,
ref, that was peak, bro.
Jackson would be a good vice captain. You know, I'll be honestly.
Yes,
Jackson might actually be a
actually.
good vice
The
captain.
problem with
You
the
know?
problem with the problem with Jackson being vice captain is like if you give him vice captain, he's sealing that penalty off someone every time, brother.
No, but the thing is, you need to make sure the manager's like him, big man,
Yeah.
chill. You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
it. That's it. Rest. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be having
Oh
that stuff.
man.
Captains need to be called out. Need to call out bullshit. Even yes, exactly, bro. If he get Osimhen, he'll be very vocal and bring leadership to the squad. If the Sars was a better
Yo,
CB,
I like
the Sarsi, man. Listen, I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, Lucas Costa, guys. You gotta listen. I'm gonna make myself full screen for this. Like, I need to tell everyone this. Yeah?
Okay.
I actually think, yeah, hot take. This is Ahmed and hot take. I think the Sarsi this season, yeah, as an RCV is gonna cook, yeah, and it's gonna look like real leadership material. That's just my personal opinion. Because I think, yeah, a lot of people will say this here again, but I personally am of the opinion that I think the Sarsi, unlike both Tosin, unlike Banished and Levi Cole, can actually cover the wide spaces quite well, right? Even if the player is a bit faster than him, I still think, yeah, he's actually, by the way, like a good player that can understand positional awareness. He's actually very good positionally. He's very good at that, and he's a good leader. Go ahead.
I agree. I just think he's a bit slow. So I think a Payton Winger eats him alive. And my other issue is on the ball. Cause yo, you remember
what he needs to do.
you remember
Unironically,
that own goal on
he might need
Sanchez,
to
bro?
he might actually need to like watch a bit more of of the VVD thing. Like, he needs to watch the VVD tape a little bit. I'll be honest, because VVD is very similar to him in terms of body type, but also speed wise. I would actually argue.
But VVD's a lot slimmer though. Like yo, this
But
Assie's
the
like
thing is,
built, bro. Like he's
the thing is, this RT actually, if he'd been watching in preseason, bro, he's just been looking pretty good, man. He's looking good. I'll be honest, like he's lost a lot of weight.
we'll see. We'll see. Yo, we'll see Inter game. If he plays Inter game, then yeah, I think they might.
I don't think he will because he's still got the hernia issue, isn't it? So like, I don't know. He just
I think they said he was back. Or is he not back in training? I thought
Hey, listen. The streets know, man. The streets, yeah, they know about Axel the Brick Disasi. I actually call him Axel the Brick Disasi, by the way. That's why everyone
the
knows.
Brick wall or the brick play?
What was it called? 1 second. Let me see if this comes up. No, I just called him Axel the Brick Disasi. Disasi. Fair enough. But then let's be real. Chalobah's our best defender. Obviously, I think he's our most competent defender currently out of everyone we have. He's the most competent right now. But I think the other guys like Disasi has the ability to get to a bit better than what Chalobah is.
Higher
Same
ceiling,
with Banished. Higher ceiling. So Banished has a higher ceiling. Levi Cole has a higher ceiling. But you are right in saying, Abby Winters, that that Chalobah right now is the most competent of the guys that will give you a solid 7 to 8 out of 10 per performance. That's 100% correct.
Yes.
I will not deny that at all. I don't know about you, bro.
Okay,
Pedro Neto, if Nico actually gets any form of captaincy at my club, but I don't know why we're doing this new club hype. Like, listen, just say
it's because of Deji, bro. It's because Deji.
Big up Deji, man. It actually was on a
He's like, let me tell you something about your club, yeah? It's dusty. He's hilarious, bro. He's hilarious.
He actually, big up, man. He actually kills me, by the way.
Yeah, big up. He's hilarious, man.
He was killing me today, by the way. Big up. This RC is better than Tosin and Banished.
Oh my god.
Chalobah.
I mean, by the way, I saw you on some stream.
Yes.
My next background, by the way, I'm getting some high quality photos of the Champions League trophy, and then I'm gonna make it so there's a spotlight, and I'm gonna be anytime an Arsenal person like tries to talk about, I'm just changing it to Champions League background, brother.
Big up to my boy Saad, by the way. Yeah, I was crashing on him today. I was having too much fun on him.
I just don't know why he felt the need to like talk about Arsenal heritage in the UCL, bro.
No, it's man. Big up to the Arsenal fans, man. It is, it's a soft spot whenever you talk about buying in it. 10 team, man.
Yeah.
Soft spot. But listen, I can't lie to you, man. Make sure to watch what's it called? My guy Hussam channel. This is football. Was a great show on Al Ahwa. I was crashing it, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, absolutely crashing. It was very fun. Since when did Chalobah become prime Maldini? People, you know what it is, bro. I think the problem has become the thing is, I feel like because Chalobah looks so competent compared to the rest of the defenders have looked, it's like skewed people's idea that he's good enough, like that he's the best of the best. That's the issue. with Chalobah right now. I don't know about you, bro. I feel like that's the best way to sum it up, really.
I think Lewis also brought up a good point where Chalobah wasn't there at the beginning of the season with Poch when we were very inconsistent, and then he came back into the team when the team was starting to find better form. So he kind of like rode off the wave of the team also slowly doing better, which kind of helped his image a bit. Yeah.
No, that's not. I get what you mean, some myself. But listen, at the end of the day, bro, you need to give them something to talk about, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, we need to downplay ourselves. You know, one thing I'm not understanding how people trying to glaze us up, man. Stop glazing us up, bro. Let's be very media, and then when we start cooking, that's when you start hitting that. You know what I mean? That's when
you gotta. Because the thing is, like, you gotta pretend, and then when they're not expecting, hit them with the sneak left, bro. You can't come out the gate talking about where's your Champions League, where's your Champions League, because then when you actually try to crash on them, it's
you also
old,
need to listen. I said this to someone else. You gotta be intellectual, bro. This is pre-season now. Yes, we're not looking great, but hopefully, if we are doing as well as I would like to believe so, the chat's gonna be very quiet, and we're gonna be talking full chest.
Me and Ahmed got memories, bro. Let me tell you right now. I got my screen record. It's been going crazy. I got the videos, bro. I got the receipts. That's all I'm saying. They better watch out. Man.
Listen. Big up to my guy Northside. Actually, I know Northside does this a lot, yeah. Which is the Lords of Power. What is it called that he does? Listen, man, I've read that ages ago. Sun Tzu was read that ages ago. Listen, if you play the Warhammer, if you play any fighting game, bro. Listen, what's one of my favorite games? I forget. That's on Nintendo. Fire Emblem. Listen, man, you know how to play, man. You know how to do this thing. Chill, boys. You know what I mean? Tranquilo, as I always say. You know what I mean? That's Spanish, actually. Unironically, the only Spanish I know that I can use effectively.
Tranquilo, calma too, calma. Everybody loves the calma.
Yes. Yeah, but I couldn't get Elise if you had Neto. If you got Elise and Neto, bro, that's 10 out of 10 window, by the way. I don't even need a striker at that point.
Bro, we got Elise, Neto, Palmer behind. Ooh.
I agree with this point 300x, by the way, too. They talks like his club. Listen, but big up to he's a shameless lad. He's a shameless lad.
Bro, listen, everybody backs the club. It is what it is. You gotta understand that, man.
Come on, bro. When you're on somewhere to support your club, you gotta back your club, bro. When we win the Conference League, we better shameless pray that. Nah, I'm sorry,
brother. I'm telling you right now.
Too much pride.
No. I'm just saying. All I'm gonna say is we've won everything. That's it. It's that simple. That's it.
We won it all. We won
this time for real, bro.
Sun Tzu style, If what's it called? If fans think Chalobah is good, then they're never seen real defenders in their life. Chilwell has the highest ceiling. Yes, exactly, Mad One. Thank you. Big up to my brother Cenac, man. Hope you're doing well, bro. Obviously, your goat. Obviously, Legoat James only won his only trophy that is going to win the whole of this season, upcoming season. So listen, he's going to be praying that all the time.
Going back to the Lakers, bro.
Yeah,
that must be tough. You ever playing KD and Curry going back to the Lakers, bro? I'd cry.
He's going back to playing Vila, bro. Going back to
Yo,
you know what's even crazier for Steph Curry? You know he's going back to play with. He's going Kyle Anderson.
Yo, I'm sorry, bro. I cried, business,
bro. It is. I'm donating my hamstring to the Reece James Clinic Fund. I will be shameless when he pulls off plays.
See that, bro? Why do you think I got this up? Everybody wants him to fail. I like Reece James, bro. He's one of my favorite players, bro. Man. I don't want him to fail. But even I had to say, this was the season, bro. If you can't give me 25 to 30, it's looking rough.
Chalobah is our best defender. Abdi, I'm only going to celebrate on the night that's it low. Was it called Chelsea 2025 Conference League champions? We're not hyping that up, bro. Please, man. Come on, guys. Listen, as Chelsea fans, a bit more. We can't be this shameless. We can't be that shameless. You know what I mean?
We can't be falling that low, bro. We've won the UCL in color.
Come on, man. Come on, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't be doing that, bro. This is like, you know what I mean? We can't. Random are trying to do this year for literally, winning the Conference League champions, bro. Like, what are we doing here, bro? Like, this is the sort of thing, where listen, this is what I'm gonna be like after the champ. Just leave, man. I don't need you right now. Chill out, big man. That's what we need to be saying, bro. After the win, you know what I'm saying? That's what we need to say.
I'm telling you, bro. If we win, when we win, the Conference League account gonna be posting us. Like I tell you, literally said it's like when a dude gets his first baddie, they don't know how to act, bro.
You can beat your ass, people. You would be the only club to technically win it all. Fair enough. What's it called?
What are you?
Just say what are you to us now? Oh my God.
Yeah,
And the
go
Ash is
James. Look,
actually
go.
shameless,
No,
you know.
Uniunironically,
My
unironically, I think LeBron is the best basketball player I've seen in my lifetime.
that's correct for both of us because we've not seen LeBron, we've not seen flipping Michael Jordan.
That's what I'm saying. In my
But,
lifetime, if people
you
want to
know what I
argue
mean?
Jordan,
Yeah, in
Bryant,
my
same thing
lifetime.
with people.
But listen. But all I'm gonna say, hey, my guy Lego James, my guy Michael Jordan was beating guys by 43
Nah, you
points.
called him Lego James. It's fine. You had the 40 and slip. We know what you really meant. It's
40
okay,
slip,
man.
40 slip, 40 slip. I need the Onzine deal, but nah. Listen, listen. See, Lucas Costa, he knows ball, man.
Nah,
Jordan's
bro.
the real great, but while he's a Laker, I'm shameless.
Shameless.
See, look at this, man.
Nah,
But by
man.
the way,
Shameless.
guys, 9 minutes before we obviously close out, as we usually do, we're gonna obviously talk a bit more about because there's some other big news that we need to talk about, of course. 960 subscribers, 10 away from 970. Please make
Yes.
sure to keep subscribing. 10 away from 970. If you want to help the channel out, helps me out too. Won't seem Bomba and Hincapi out of nowhere. We can only pray. Big ups, by the way, to my guy. If you know, you know. My guy was it called Fabrice Hawkins. Because on this channel, I actually was rating this guy for a long while. Because I was when people were like, oh, who's this Fabrice Hawkins guy? He's one of the most reliable guys, by the way, in French when it comes to French journalism and Chelsea journalism. And the thing about Fabrice Hawkins, as I've said to many of you guys before, he is legit as they come. When LeBron loses, it's his teammates' fault. When his teammates win, LeBron gets all the credit.
That's
Arsenal
legit.
are about to go trophyless again, Ahmed. They need to hold that smoke when we win a conference. This is nasty.
Yo, the thing is, like, yo, yeah, you don't understand. Like, the fan base, we can tell them, don't be shameless, guys. They're gonna overdo it, bro. It's gonna happen.
Bro, if they do that, bro, man, astaghfirullah, bro. Astaghfirullah.
I mean, I agree, but
Listen, man. 1 second. Can you just hold the fort for 1 minute while I say
yeah,
something really quick?
for sure. Alright, y'all. So, what are we thinking for the lineup for the game for Inter? What are we saying? I'm
Oh,
thinking.
actually, lucky. Oh yeah, you can do the little thing, can't you? I was going to do I was actually going to do that before you finished.
Yeah. I'll bring it up.
Lovely jubbly. Thank you very much,
Mm-hmm.
man.
So what are we thinking? What are we thinking, people?
I actually think again, Jackson's going to play tomorrow. I said this before. I think he's going to start tomorrow.
Yes.
And I actually don't know. So obviously Jackson's definitely going to start. I think Palmer's going to start for sure. I think on the left side, it's going to be interesting. I thought Neto might start personally, but if he's just going to be introduced tomorrow, then there's no way he's going to start. By the way, in my
No.
personal opinion, so it's
No.
going to be Sterling. I'm afraid.
They also, I think they're also more cautious because of, like making
Yeah.
sure somebody's fully ready because they don't want to have like another Caicedo situation because that was unfortunate.
Yeah, that's true.
They rushed him in too quickly. All right, I'm sharing my screen.
Lovely job.
Alright.
There we go.
Here we go.
Obviously, let's make this. Obviously, this is it. So again, obviously, I think Jorgens is going to be in goal for this game. I agree with you on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I think Fofana, obviously, Big West. Fofana is probably going to start. I agree with that.
Yep.
Obviously, Cole. I think I actually think Banished is going to start. Not Banished. Tosin's going to start. In my personal opinion, he might give Tosin a chance. I don't know about
You think we're giving Tosin? Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Maybe. I think Tosin.
So
No, but remember, this is a pre-up game. This is going to be the re-up game, bro. So you need to give these guys some games.
like
Obviously, they're gonna
if
get
you
indoor
think,
games.
hold up, I'm so sorry. Like if you think against City that he's not going to play Palmer, like I don't know what to tell you.
Exactly.
Like the points at the beginning are too big for us to start missing out on. Because I don't know if you guys know this, but when we start getting to September, we have a nasty run that is Liverpool, Newcastle, United, and somebody else that I'm forgetting. Like we're like that. It's gonna be a gauntlet for an entire month. We need to go in with points.
Exactly. So obviously we've said Tosin. Kukurea is definitely gonna start the LCB role in my personal opinion.
Yep. So you said Tosin. Okay.
So this is why it comes hard because like obviously I think after what's happened to Reece James, Gusto is definitely gonna be inverting now. So and
I'll take Reece off as a sub, right? He's not even gonna be a sub.
Do you think Enzo is gonna play where Lavia is right now? That I said is gonna be in front of Gusto, like as an attacking 8.
You think so? You think it's gonna be more like this?
Yeah, I'm
like
just asking you, bro. Yeah.
Man, that's tough. That's tough because it's like the problem is like this, like even if we set it up like this, like during the game, you see that like when we have like any of these midfielders, they drift into whatever corner of like this midfield four. They like switch positions all the time. Like usually the only one who just stays in front of the defense is usually the inverting defensive player. But the
Oh,
other three
Samu's gonna be
midfielders,
announced tomorrow as well, by the way, guys, because he did his medical
ah,
today, isn't
right,
it,
yeah,
bro?
yeah.
He did his
Sam's also
medical
being
today too.
announced, yeah, Olympic gold winner, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but yeah, I think KD is probably gonna come on as a sub. I think Enzo. See, I don't. The thing is, that I don't think Enzo's gonna play here, man. I don't think Enzo in front of the defense. I don't think
So,
they
but the
trust
thing
him.
is, I don't really like Caicedo playing in front of the defense either, because like we know how many times he's lost the ball there. Like, so
Nah,
I
I
feel that's
think
a bit.
I think it's gonna be something like more so like this that we're looking at in terms of what the midfield's gonna be like. It's gonna be something like this, man.
Because then
Like this.
Nkuku gonna be benched. Then do you think Nkuku bench?
Nah. So what I was saying is, I don't think they're gonna start Jackson the full 90, bro. I'm thinking we're gonna see Nkuku striker again, and then second half like
Okay.
maybe bring Jackson on.
All right, then fair enough. Then if that's the case, then we'll see. Hey man, we definitely need that Jackson. You know, what I mean, we need that Jackson going. You know, what I mean,
Yep.
that's what we need, bro. We need a Jackson go, bro. You know, what I mean, it's not. I mean,
We need
for,
the
for
we
the
need the
game.
we need the classic Jackson, to the away fans.
Oh, you think so? Lucas is saying he's gonna invert Caicedo and Kukurea LCB. All right, so maybe if you invert Caicedo, then you bring in Enzo there, or do you think invert Caicedo then Lavia, and then Enzo then Nkuku, or KDH Nkuku?
KDH and Cuckoo.
No. Sorry. Obviously, those two you invert Caicedo and Enzo. So,
Switch them. Got
Caicedo,
you.
so wait. Sorry, I did it wrong. So basically, Caicedo on the left first. Caicedo
Like here.
is on the other side, sorry, on the right. So wherever Enzo is where Caicedo is going to be for you.
All right.
Then
Here.
Labia is going to be next to him on that on that
On the
same
front
line.
of okay.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have Enzo where Nkuku is,
Enzo wearing cookies. Okay.
right? And then
Got
do
you.
you think KDH is going to be there, right? KDH then.
Not thinking Cuckoo, bro. I don't think he's gonna leave
Nkuku.
Cuckoo on the bench. I'm gonna be real with you.
Oh, okay. Because then
Because I feel like he's gonna feel like this is defensively solid
okay,
enough.
listen. You fraud, yeah. Chill
Prime.
out, big man. We agree with you. You know me and you, bro. We've been alley-ooping each other for
I
these same
support
reasons.
Reece. Stop it,
You
bro.
know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. Like, listen. He supports Reece
Hold
James,
up.
man. All
Let
right, bro.
me let me get this full screen for you so you can. That's my
Let's see.
captain right there, by the way. That's my captain. You see
Mm,
that? That's
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 my
my
captain.
captain.
Yeah, lovely,
Yes,
jubbly,
sir.
man. There we go. Thank you.
Hmm.
Moises, Preynaft, I hope Nevia and Kuku prime. But Maresca will start the team against the team closest to what he's gonna field. Fair enough. Yes, against Man City. I agree with this take. Wallahi, it's over for real, Chris, on that casually game review. Laughing my ass off. Listen, man, I need to make sure we beat Inter so I can just crash it on Chris about what's it called, Martinez, because then I can just say, listen, your boy Martinez, Lautaro Martinez, the only thing he's good for, yeah, is scoring against Lecce. You know what I mean? And the only reason why I want to say it because it means milk. You know what I mean? That's the only reason why I just want to crash it on him too. Big up to him. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Your captain doesn't have a hamstring, mate.
Yeah, my captain also has. You see that a UCL. Hold that.
Mm,
Prime.
you
That's
know
also
it is,
your
man.
captain, by the way. I don't know
Prime
why you
is
act like
really
he's not a
shameless,
Chelsea
you
fan.
know.
Prime is
Prime is such
crazy,
a
bro.
Prime is really shameless, by the way. He's just willing to crash it on Mandem like this, bro. What is going on, bro?
I wait. So this is your information. I'm doing it for you. So this is what you're saying the midfield would look like, or
I
what?
agree. I agree with this take, Lucas. I just thought, it's Prime in it. It's Prime in it. I just want to crash it on Prime personally. You know what I mean? I have to crash it on
For
Prime
me,
all the
this is
time.
the last season. But I love Reece, man. I'm not gonna celebrate him being injured like that. I'm be
Of
with you.
course, man. No one's gonna celebrate Reece injured like this, bro. There we
Alright.
go. Yeah, but
So, all right.
again,
So
like,
what are you saying? What are you saying? Because I'm doing this. This is your predicted.
all right. So obviously Jorgensen, the back three is correct.
Uh
Yeah,
huh.
and then obviously I think Sterling's obviously gonna start. I
Okay.
think I think Sterling's gonna start. I think Nkuku's gonna start, and then I think Madueke is gonna start.
So we're looking at this, yeah.
Yeah,
And then who do you
and I
have
think
as
Kate
so you
striker's
think
gonna be
Nkuku?
and then obviously KDH. I think that actually
Got
makes
you.
sense, by the way,
Got
because if
you.
you think, or maybe switch Enzo and KDH, because I think one of them left side, one of yeah, lovely
Okay.
jubbly. I think that makes the most sense because of the fact again, if you
Okay.
think about it, obviously, if you're thinking that Jackson's gonna come off the bench, Palmer's gonna come off the bench for later, stuff like that,
Mhm.
and then obviously you want to maybe protect Gusto a bit more. Makes the most logical sense in my personal opinion. I don't know about you,
I
bro.
Yeah, I think in terms of like surefire subs, we're seeing like Jackson Palmer for sure. I think it's gonna
Fair
be like the
enough.
first two subs you see because they want to get them game time so they're ready for City. And then what are we
Mm.
saying for the rest? Who do you think is gonna come in?
Probably in
That's what's up.
I think definitely Palmer, Jackson come on,
Okay.
and
Yep.
Gusto. Palmer, Jackson, and Gusto definitely come on. By the way,
Got you.
That-
Palmer Jackson Gusto.
yeah, definitely.
I think
Uh,
Mudrik's gonna come off for Sterling for sure at
Oh,
some point.
and I think Buddy Shaw will probably come on. Buddy Shaw and Levi Cole probably will come on too. By the way, I could see them maybe
Okay.
just trying to be tested out. I think probably,
Yeah.
but
I don't think
that's pretty much it.
yeah, I don't think we
Ahmed,
get
are you going to the game tomorrow? Nah. I'm not going to the game tomorrow, luckily, but I am going to the Man City game. I think my brother's got tickets for that game, so I'll be at the
maybe.
first game of the season. So hey, we
That's
can't
gonna
lose that
be
one. You know,
peak,
I've got.
bro.
By the way, we've not even lost a game, but I've been at Stamford Bridge. The worst we've got is a draw.
Yo, God willing, that continues, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
I thought, listen, the craziest thing, I said this before, I thought Leeds was going to be the last game for Pochettino. I said this on the channel many a time. And you know what happened? He won that game. It's bad. But listen, guys, we are going to end it here. We're going to be going over to my boy Sappy channel, which I'm going to be on in a bit. After I've had a bit of, a bit of like a little bit of a late night meal. I need to eat some protein because obviously I literally went to the gym before I started all these streams. So I was doing a lot of actually weightlifting, and I need to get some protein, like literally just protein, yeah. The actual food, not the other stuff. Chill out. But listen, we move as always. Obviously, you're gonna be going up there. We're gonna be playing some football bingo. Listen, yeah, the Chelsea guys, yeah, they've been letting me down in Staffy's football bingo, bro. We've been slacking. Oh, Abdi has, he's been landing the minerals, but I've been landing the minerals. You know what I mean? Like, listen, but like me and Abdi has can't be carrying the weight like this, man. We're carrying a big burden here, of trying to carry the Chelsea fan base here with the ball knowledge, bro. So please, guys, yeah, come on, boys. I know there's a lot of AOs going on right now. Chill out, man. Them
Prime,
obviously.
come on. How do you say it? Astaghfirullah, bro. Stop. Get those thoughts out your mind, brother.
You know what it is, man. Prime's just a wicked man. He's a wicked man. That's why. So we move. But obviously, you can find my boy RSM at RSM TV09.
Yes, sir.
Make sure to subscribe.
Asking when my next stream is. I'm streaming the game tomorrow, brother. So you hop on the stream. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna be in Lewis's stream, but I also have my own stream going at the same time. So if somebody wants to talk to me, there you go. I'm gonna see that comment immediately.
Obviously, you guys can find me here at 1:30. I'll be streaming the game from 1:30, as I always do from my channel. Make sure to come here. You can have a bit of fun, cheeky laughs and everything like that. I usually bring in a fellow co-host and we watch it together on Discord. So listen, we'll have a few guys here as always. You start crashing it. If you need to crash out, this is a free space to crash out to. But listen, we move as always. Have a nice one. And listen, at the end of the day,